Hello and welcome to this review of Speech Actors. Now, Speech Actors I think is one of the best lifetime TTS softwares you can get. So I've reviewed Speechelo and I've reviewed Revoicer, and now I'm going to review Speech Actors. So stay tuned because I'm going to show you why I think it's better. Let's head over to pricing. When you're getting lifetime deals, pricing is quite important. So first off, something that separates Speech Actors from Speechelo and Revoicer is you can try it out for free, which you cannot do on Speechelo or Revoicer. And if you try it out and you like it, you can go and buy a lifetime deal. Now, the lifetime deal for Speechelo I think is $27. The lifetime deal for Revoicer is $67 or $69. So this fits in the middle, and you can get different versions of it. But what's different here, and again it's very much different to Speechelo and Revoicer's approach, is it's not the functionality that you have to pay more for, it's the number of characters per month you get. So the number of characters per month is effectively how many words you can convert from text to speech. At the lowest price, you get 200,000 characters per month, but you don't lose any functionality. With Speechelo and Revoicer, if you want extra functionality, you've got to upgrade to their pro accounts. But here, it's another $10 to get 2.5 times as much, and then it doubles again to get double the characters. Probably most people, unless they're super TTS users, are going to be fine with 200 characters per month, and that's billed once and once only. So we can see the features down here: 129 languages, 300 AI voices, commercial use, and for some people that's important. In my Revoicer review, a lot of people asked about commercial use, and actually it doesn't make any mention of commercial use anywhere. It's just really unclear, but here it's clear you can use it for commercial use. You get background music, you get tones, you can merge audio, and you get unlimited projects. So functionality wise it looks very good, and price wise it looks very good too. Let's go back to dashboard and let's look at the functionality. So you can make projects and campaigns, and we've got a default one. I've done one for testing. I'm just going to make one for demo. So I'm going to click create new. I'm going to call it demo, and you can give it a description. I'm just going to put to show things. And I'm going to save that. Now I'm going to go into demo because I'm going to make a project, and it defaults to Jenny, but we can change that. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm from the UK, I'm going to search for United Kingdom, and I'm going to change the actor, and I'm going to have Alfie. And I'm going to add some text. I'm going to give a script name of demo 1, and I'm going to write something out. Now what's different with Speech Actors is you can have more than one actor. So I'm going to click on block, and that gives me a new voice, and I'm just going to stick with Libby. So I'm going to give her some text. So what I've done here, I've effectively built a conversation between two actors. There's no reason why you couldn't do more than two actors, but it made sense to do two, and it's just telling about my channel. Now, what's really useful is I've got TTS here, and some softwares will read TTS as TTS. In other softwares, you would need to space it out like so. The same with AI. But what I can do in this software is if I highlight it, I can go to this one, which is reading rules, and I can specify how it should be read out. Look at all these ways you can specify it, but I actually want it to be spelt out. Here I want it to say AI, so I'm going to apply that. Here, I want it as TTS. I've done TTS before and I've done spelt out. It didn't sound right, so I'm going to do that. Now you'll notice if you highlight things, we get some options. So we can add pauses. So if I want to add a pause, I'm going to add a pause here. So I'm going to put a character in, and I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to click pause, and I need to put it in milliseconds. So I want half a second, so I'm going to do 500 milliseconds, and that tells me it's half a second. So I add that pause, and it's visually represented. So I've talked about pauses. Here I can add aliases. So let's say I put in TTS. I might want to read out text to speech, but I might just want to type out TTS. So I can set that here. I've talked about reading rules. Here I can change the pronunciation. Now I'm generally happy with how things have been pronounced, but I might, if I was particularly fussy, I might want, the TTS might say garage and I might want garage. So I can change the pronunciation here. I'm unlikely to use this. And here I can change the speed, the volume, and the pitch. So I'm going to go faster, and I'm going to go lower pitch to emphasize it. And what I can also do is I can add background music. Now, if you wanted to do that in Revoicer, you've got to upgrade to Pro. If you want to do it in Speechelo, it's free, but I can do it here. I quite like Abstract Science, and I can set the volume. I'm going to go for 15%, and that's it. I'm going to click generate. So I've generated that down here, and it's created the file down here, and I can play it without music, I can play it with music, and I can change the music. Over here I can download it, I can edit the text, and I can delete it, of course. So I'm going to play it with the music.
Hi, I'm Big G Video, and I make videos about making videos.
So what do you make videos on then?
I make videos about video editing software, AI avatar software, TTS software, and general filming stuff.
Oh wow, that's a lot. I better subscribe.
So I personally think Speech Actors is excellent. You can try it out, you're limited to 2,000 characters, and if you want to buy it, it costs $49, and you get excellent functionality, and you're not limited by functionality. You get functionality to add music, functionality to change the way things are said, change the pronunciation, change the speed, and change the reading rule, and I think that's really good. So I do think Speech Actors is by far the best one-time fee TTS software out there. Thank you. Goodbye.